guys and welcome to today's video. Today I thought I would quickly share with you my first thoughts and impressions on the new H&M Beauty range. There's been so much talk about the new H&M Beauty range online, and I picked up a few things from it maybe about 2 weeks ago when it initially launched, and then last week I went to their pop-up launch in Brick Lane in the old Truman Brewery. I want to say, I can't remember if that's what it's called, but I'll leave the details to that down below if you're ever in the area and want to check that out. But I thought I would apply it to my face as well, which is why I've just got foundation and concealer on. For anyone wondering, my foundation is the Too Faced foundation and my concealer is... I'm not actually sure. I'm not even sure if I've put on concealer. They do have foundation and concealer in the range, but I didn't pick that up just because I was a little bit more excited by the colour stuff. So I'm going to just talk you through what I bought and apply it to my face. So I'm going to start with eyes, and the first two things that I picked up were Colour Essence eye creams, which look like this. I actually quite like the packaging of this. I just think it's nice, nothing fancy, but nothing bad either, just nice. And I picked up the colour Sirocco and Earth Angel. They had loads of colours, and that is something about the range, that there is so many options in everything. But of course I went for the two boring browns. I'm going to apply Earth Angel onto my eyes now, just using my finger, just because I haven't tried these. I do have a primer on my eyelid at the moment, but I'm just going to see what these are like. I am going to put some eyeshadow over the top of them, but let's just see. Really pigmented. I like this colour too. Really pigmented, soft, blendable, all that good stuff. I am just going to take a brush and buff the edges. Actually, that's quite nice. I actually really like that. I like this colour. It's quite a warm brown. One that you could definitely wear by itself. So overall, actually really happy with these eye creams, way more than I thought I was going to be. I'm just going to try Sirocco on my hand just to see what that's like. Yeah, it's a pretty colour too. They're all shimmery, and initially they look like they've got quite thick glitter, but it doesn't come off too thick on the skin or anything like that. So really impressed with these, and I suspect that Earth Angel may become a favourite quite quickly. Because I'm rather boring, I then picked up two more eyeshadows, which isn't the boring part. The boring part is that I picked them up in browns again. These were £4.99 each, which I think is quite reasonable for a single eyeshadow. The first one I picked up was actually Beige. Quite like the name. And the packaging looks like this. We've got a gold lid on a white bottom, and the pan looks like that. Loads of people have been saying how much they love this packaging, and I think it's nice, but it does feel plasticky and cheap. And I think I possibly don't love the white, but the colour of the shadow is beautiful. And then I also picked up Robusta, same packaging of course, and is this sort of colour. One thing I would 100% say about the range is that the colour swatches on the outside are awful, like really bad. I mean, this is Actual Age, no, this is Robusta, and they're not really too similar if I'm honest. And then Actual Beige, I mean, they're not dissimilar, but they're definitely not the same. And on the lipsticks, it's awful. So I picked up these two. And then this eyeshadow here, which is the eye colour palette, and looks like this. It is that sort of packaging where you kind of get all your fingers over it, which I'm sure will drive some people crazy. And this is in the shade Aubergine Dream. I have actually used this palette already once. It comes with a rather large mirror and 9 shadows on the inside. We have 4 mattes and the rest are shimmers. 2 of them have glitters rather than just shimmer actually. There's a nice variation in shades. There's a black and then some like purpley, aubergine-y, plummy colours, which is completely my sort of colours. I'm expecting the quality of these to be just as good as these, so I'm going to give it a go. I've used the palette already and I really liked it, so I'm going to go for Robusta over my eyes, and then I might go in with some of the palette shades as well. Now, to be honest, I've already got colour on my eyes, so you're probably not going to be able to see that much how pigmented these are, but I have tried them before and I was surprised by how like blendable and pigmented and just actually nice quality the products were. So that's Robusta over the cream shadow. I'm then going to go in with just a few shades from the palette to kind of highlight and define and all that sort of good stuff. So that's the eyeshadow done, and I'm just going to go ahead and add some mascara and some eyeliner and then come back. That's my eyes finished, and I'm really, really happy with the finished look. For anyone wondering, I used the Sicily So Intense eyeliner. I suspect this is very expensive, but I really, really, really like this liner. And then obviously my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and then just a bit of Tom Ford through my brows as well. I really like these little pots. They're really inexpensive and I just think they're good quality. Obviously I can't tell you if they crease or not, but hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't, and I'll let you know kind of in a few months' time what I think. This palette, however, the eye colour palette in Aubergine Dream is a dream, and like I love this palette so much. It's completely me. Quality of everything is very good. I'm not sure if everyone would like this middle colour just because it has got quite chunky glitter, and also this one up here, but it's not dissimilar to something that you'd find in a Charlotte Tilbury palette, whereas you kind of want to use your finger and press that in a little bit. Although I do think it's got a lot more pigmentation than that one shade you get in a Charlotte Tilbury palette. So really, really happy with this. And the little single eyeshadows are great too. Onto blusher, and there was loads of shades to choose from. I, in the end, went for Rosy Brown. Oh, I have got some bronzer on my face as well, but that's what it looks like now, so we'll still be able to see the shade. Colour match wise, oh, I don't know, not great, but it's fine. And I chose this colour. It comes in the hexagon packaging, which I actually really like. I like that this is black over the white, which you get on the single eyeshadows as well. Kind of a shame there's no mirror in there, but I understand why. Also super duper light, so nice to travel with, although I do feel like you get a lot of packaging and not quite as much product. But I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheek. Now, they are actually more pigmented than I expected, so I'm probably going to have to go and buff this out a little bit with my foundation brush. But colour wise, it's a really nice kind of autumny colour, and it's really pigmented but still quite blendable, but probably apply with a lighter hand than I just used. But a really pretty shade, and I'm definitely going to be reaching for this quite a lot. And that was £6.99, which is really reasonable in my eyes. I also got a nail polish. I actually love the previous H&M nail polishes, but they do still have them in some stores, and I think they'll probably keep them. I think they're probably like part of the divided range, whereas this one isn't. I went for this colour. There's loads and loads of shades to choose from, as there is with everything. And this is the colour Bordeaux, which is a really pretty, like, autumny colour. You get 8 mils in it, which isn't huge, but it's enough in my opinion. I haven't had a chance to try this, but I thought I would just kind of mention that they do have nail polishes. They've also got stuff like shower gels and bath products, and the packaging on that is particularly beautiful, but they've kind of got a bit of everything. But the last thing I want to talk about is lips. I have 2 of their lipsticks and 1 of their Gossamer lip stains. I've tried this, and actually I think it's nice, but I probably won't be using it again just because the colour isn't right. I don't know, it's just, it's one colour here, but then on your lips it's a different colour, and I'm just not too sure if this is a colour that's for me. And this is in the colour Storyteller. I'm probably going to keep trying this, but not sure. Once again, the lipsticks are nice, but annoyingly the colour on the box was completely different to what they actually are in the bullet and on your lips. I got the colour In a Nutshell, which I'll put on, but is awful on me, really, really bad. Even here, this looks like quite a wearable shade, but it's not. I mean, actually probably isn't that bad, but this is just a little bit too nude for me, and it's a nude that just doesn't suit me. So I'm just going to remove that. Now, I don't think I've actually worn this shade yet, but this is the shade Redwood. No, I haven't. This is new. On the bottom, it looks like this super plummy red colour, but inside it's somewhat of a more nude shade, kind of a really dark nude. But I'll apply this. They are super creamy, which is really nice. Really pigmented, like they're just a really beautiful consistency. And that's the lipstick. I actually quite like this lipstick, quite surprisingly. I'm not sure if it's a bit of a mummy shade, but I think it kind of works, like lips and eyes in this look, just because I don't think the lips is matte or too pigmented or too full on, but really, really beautiful consistency actually, and it's just kind of finding the right lipstick for you. I had a really good look, and if you're looking for reds and stuff like that, they definitely have some really nice ones, but I'm just looking for a really nice everyday colour, and I don't think I quite found that, although this shade in Redwood is potentially gonna be one I wear a lot this autumn. Packaging on these is nice. Once again, I'm not crazy about the white, like I would much rather a fully gold bullet over the white, but it's pretty. It almost looks like a pill though, in my opinion, but nice. A little bit sturdier feeling than the shadows as well. So overall, I'm actually very impressed with the H&M range. I kind of thought it was just a whole bundle of like hype for not great products, but actually really, really reasonably priced and nice products as well. I love some gold packaging, so I'll excuse the white bottoms, but honestly really, really affordable and good quality as well. I'll definitely be checking out a few of the other things. Let me know in the comments if you've tried anything from the range as well, from the new range or even from the old range, and what you liked. It scares me a little bit to try the foundation and concealer from a brand that's kind of known for their clothes and not for their makeup, but it might be amazing, so let me know if you have tried it. Check out the description below where I'll be leaving links to where you can follow me, and also all the information about the products as well, and I'll see you all in my next video. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Bye!